How have you seen God's hand in your life, or how have you experienced His love? My name's Jen McBride with All Is Light, and I am writing down every day how I see God's hand or how I experience His love in my life. And this week, one of my favorite moments was this realization about a car. Generally, cars and God are not two of my highest links. But about 10 years ago, my husband and I were living in San Diego. And I hear this huge crash on the road. And my neighbor was always doing construction. So I thought they were dumping rocks on the road in front of him and he was doing some landscape or he was doing something. But then I hear Gary say to me, Jenny, someone just totaled your car. And I'm like, okay, give me a minute. I'll be right up. And literally he had been in the truck and I was parked behind his truck like 20 feet. And someone had hit my car and pushed it towards his truck. And this guy had jumped into the truck bed to avoid getting hit. I really would like to have seen this scene as an outsider because my car was literally pushed from the street up onto the sidewalk and moved like 20 feet. It was insane. And my car was totaled. I had a white Subaru Legacy and Jared fit in it, and it was in the low 100,000 miles, and it was totaled in one day, bam. And I do believe if you get your cars totaled, it's much better not to be in it, right? That is one of God's greatest miracles. That's a huge tender mercy to have your car totaled when it's just parked. So we searched and searched for another Subaru Legacy. Jared doesn't fit in a lot of cars, and that's a car that gets pretty good gas mileage and really good safety. And so we were searching and searching for a Subaru Legacy, and it took us forever to find a Subaru Legacy. But we were able to find one with only 50,000 miles and get a little loan, and we bought this car. And at the time, I really didn't think our car getting totaled was a blessing or a gift from God. I thought it was very inconvenient. We were spending a lot of our weekends and evenings looking for another car instead of going to the beach when we lived like a mile from the beach. Who wants to be shopping for a car when you can be in San Diego at the beach, right? It didn't seem like a gift. But this week, as I was washing that Subaru Legacy we bought almost 10 years ago, I had the thought that it was such a gift that the other one got totaled. Our new car has about 225,000 miles. It has been a trooper. We've had minor issues, been able to fix them pretty easy. And this car has just been a joy. We've driven all over the United States in it, from the East Coast to the West Coast, and lived in California and Utah. It has been such a blessing. And at the time, I was not grateful my car got totaled. I did not see it as a gift, but having this new car has been a gift. And I think it's the way we choose to view challenges or opportunities. Sometimes we see them as irritants. We're totally irritated, we have to do something. There's a challenge in our life when we're annoyed or we're anxious or impatient. And that is a normal reaction of any human. Who wants their car to be totaled? But as I look back on it, I am the other day as I was washing the car, I was just sort of filled with peace and gratitude towards God that we got this other Subaru with 70,000 less miles that has been with us for almost 10 years. And it has been a true gift to us and our family and just been a blessing as we've moved back and forth and all around. I can't even count how many places we've lived, but we've had that vehicle. And I am grateful for that vehicle. Can I add one little side note? When I was a little girl, I had a similar incident where I saw something as catastrophic and my dad saw it as a gift. So this one morning, we lived in Pine Mountain, California. It's over by the Tejon Pass, just north of Magic Mountain or the Santa Clarita area, or north of Los Angeles in the mountains. And we lived there, and one morning we had a huge storm and tons of snow, and I look out the window, and on top of our 1970s Chevy Suburban is a huge pine tree that has fallen. And the pine tree, it was at least 2 feet in diameter, had fallen on top of our car. And I, as a little girl, I'm 9 years old, 8 years old, and I'm oh, Dad, a And my dad goes out there and he looks and he goes, "This is amazing. I can totally fix that." So he just saw a small dent. Literally, the car stopped the tree and it only went down like the diameter of the tree went into the roof. And my dad had worked on tanks and worked on different things. He's like, that's not even a big deal. I can totally fix that. The car is fine. There's a huge storm. It didn't fall on the windows. This is a fix I can do. This is a blessing. This isn't a curse. Whereas I looked at it as a curse, my dad saw the blessing or the gift or the good in that situation. So I think often in life, we are tempted to view things as catastrophic, as a challenge, be annoyed, be irritated. But when we step back and look at things with a different perspective, we can see God's hand, we can see his love, and see that there were miracles that happened in that situation. And God can bring that to light as we pray. Help me see your light in my life. Help me see your hand. Help me know that you love me. Help me see evidence of that love in my life. As I've chosen to do this, my mental health has improved significantly. I have been able to see things with the light of God. I've been able to experience his love more deeply, and my faith has drastically increased. I challenge you to look for how you experience God's love and how you see his hand in your life today. And if you'd like, you can write these things down in a daily journal, or you can post and share some things on social media and share all his light. Thank you for joining me and have a great day. Love you.